response.
Here we are! Has this been an amazing morning? Wow. My goodness, life-changing. Here we go. We are not to conform to the thoughts of this world because we are to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. And there are so many things that happen at this seminar that are going to renew our minds, renew our spirits, renew our hearts, renew our vision, give us something new to focus on because he is doing a new thing in us. There is one of my favorite authors. His name is Miles Monroe, and he has in a book about vision that there are three kinds of people when he talks about vision and dreams. And I want to know, are there any women in this room who have a new dream? Are there any men in this room who have some new dreams? Are there any men in this room who have new dreams for their wives? Well, he said that there are three kinds of people, and the first kind of people are the majority of the people in the world, and those are the people who do not know that they have a dream. They do not know that they were birthed with one. They do not know it's in their DNA. They do not know that they have a purpose for their life, and it's supposed to be meaningful, and it's supposed to have a specific direction, and it's supposed to make a difference into the lives of others. They don't know that. And then there are the second kinds of people, and those people are those who had a dream at some point. And that dream might have been a little girl dream, or it might have been a dream in high school, or it might have been a dream when you were in college, something that you knew you were going to do, something you knew you were going to attain, something you knew you were going to accomplish. And then something happened. It could have been a crisis. It could have been a discouragement. It could have just been life, because sometimes life has a tendency to start to run us instead of us having the tendency to control our life and to design our life and to know that our life can look like what we choose for it to, when oftentimes people assume that our lives look like what we are just left to live. And then there are the third kind of people in the world, he said, and those are the people that know they have a dream in their heart. They know that there's something within them that's stirring. They just don't know what it is. You know, it's kind of like there's a calling, and they're aware of it, but you don't know what to do with it. You don't know where to take it, and you don't know what you're supposed to, and where you're supposed to go with it and accomplish with it, but it's still stirring in there, and you can feel it. And what I love about seminars is that it puts us in the atmosphere that we get to allow our hearts to open up, our hearts to soften, our hearts to receive. And when that happens, then as a result of that, we start to allow ourselves to discover what that dream is. So those are the three kinds of people. Now, we talked about some fears this morning, so I'm going to tell you some stories. Are you ready? Okay. Anybody in this room ever felt fear before? Any of you know that you've got some fears right now? Any of you have a phobia? Any phobias? Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to banish those things, but I want you to know that in Mary Kay, from the moment that I became a consultant, I discovered that there are fears that I needed to work through. But there was one fear that I've had all these years since I was a little girl, and it's the fear of heights.